Hi Aries, this is your reading for the time period of November 1st to December 31st, 2021. For those of you who are new to my channel or you're visiting, welcome to Amani's Lightwork. Okay, so before I begin with your reading, I just want to let you guys know that I started my tarot series on my Instagram page at Amani777. If you don't have Instagram, that's cool. I'll also post the same content to the community panel of my YouTube as well. But if you do have Instagram, please feel free to go over there and partake in the series. If you have questions or comments or concerns in regards to it, you know where to find me, okay? So let's see what energies are coming through for you. You're bi-monthly, so this will be November and December, and I will also do one more reading to touch base with your energy before the year lets out, okay? Let's see. Okay. All right, Aries. So the card you have underneath is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is peace, okay? Or it's Two of Swords meaning that you do have a decision to make. It may be in regards to a friend or a family member. It could be air sign element, like an Aquarian, a Libra, or a Gemini, needing to... I also get taxes. If there's a decision that you need to make in regards to your own taxes or the taxes of an air sign. So like the Libra's taxes, something documentation wise is definitely going on between you and the air sign. The spirit is also giving me the idea of an external fire sign energy, like a Leo, another Aries, possibly in a Sag element. I do feel like your information or your documentation may be intertwined with theirs and the air sign elements. All right. Something is also hard hitting. So as I'm talking about the documentation and like your connections with, if it's not only documentation, your connection that you do have to external fire sign, the connection that you have to the air sign. I also get dwindling. So something may be dwindling in regards to your connection with the air sign. Typically when people say dwindling is like something is no longer, or something is coming to an end. Dwindling could also be funds, like your funds that you make by your, not your funds that you make by yourself, but your funds that someone is asking you for, like, or if it's the air sign or if it's an external fire sign, something's going on with funds, like somebody's funds dwindling. So that could be a Sag element, their funds may be dwindling, or Leo, or an air sign like an Aquarian, Libra, Gemini. Something's going on there with that. And then there's taxes. So if somebody's funds are dwindling for whatever reason, that could be the reason why there's multiple tax ties between you, the air sign, and the fire sign. Okay, but if it's not that, then the Two of Swords could also be the energy of trying to get something done for a home or trying to buy and sell property. It just depends, and something there may be tax related as well. The starting point has the Princess of Swords. That's why I said air sign. The Princess of Swords energy is the activist. That may be literally somebody's job, or like it could be like a Libra, typically it will be like an Aquarian energy, that's a female, Libra female, Gemini energy, that's a female. Something is tax related that you have going on with this individual or one of these individuals. The spirit is giving me the idea that something is tied to a business that this energy runs, or something that this individual does you're intertwined with. So if that's documentation, I'm also getting will and inheritance. You may have some type of access to a will and inheritance, and this person could be a friend. This person could be like a family member. It just depends on what's going on with them. A cousin that you may be, I also get writing off. You may be writing off something with this person. Writing something off for them, can be writing off a check for them, vice versa. They may be doing this to you or for you, so that you do have a cut of some type of will or inheritance, or you have access to it tax wise, or if something's going on documentation wise with them, they need to have something written off, or they need to write off something for you. In terms, it has something to do with access. Like Two of Swords has something to do with them having access to something. It could be your responsibility into the reason why they have access to something. It just depends on what's going on. So before I move any further, I would say opportunity. They may want an opportunity. It just depends on what the opportunity is. Opportunity could be opportunity in terms of working with you, for you, doing something with you. And then there's also something going on with a tax tie between you and this individual. If it's not only a tax tie, then it's will and inheritance tied with this person. So your responsibility is to make sure that they have access to some type of tax related situation, documentation wise. Your responsibility, their responsibility is for you or them to have access to some type of will or inheritance money or some type of documentation with this energy here. All right. They are a princess, so this could be something that you're doing for a child. This energy could be your child, or they're a coworker, or they're a younger family member. The Princess of Swords energy. Okay. Friend of some kind. That's why I said Sag, external fire sign. Here's your Sagittarian energy right here as art. Okay, so the type of business or work that you have going with the Princess of Swords and the Sagittarian, it may be art related. It doesn't have to be art related, but their energy is here because you may be waiting on this individual. They're in the waiting position. Okay. They're in the waiting position. I do get this idea that you may need some type of documentation from this person if they're a Sag. All right. So the documentation is house related that you're doing with the Sag. The Spirit is giving me the idea that you may need a signature from the Sag, or you need the signature. When I touch the Princess of Swords and signature, it could be them that's waiting for the signature. It could be them that's waiting for a signature, or the Sag, you're waiting on the Sag signature so that you can get something done for the Princess of Swords energy. And that's related to a will inheritance. I also get a business. It's related to will inheritance. It's related to a business that you're running with the Princess of Swords and the Sag, or a business that you're running. I get external. You can have a business that you're running externally from the Princess of Swords, or the business that you're running may be a business that you're running you may be doing with the Sag, and you're discussing with the Sag how I use signature. How can I use the Princess of Swords signature to get on this information, or to get this housing property done, or to buy and sell this property so I can get this, that, and the third done. You're discussing with the Sag, how can I use her signature or her tax return or her tax information? How can I combine her things with mine, or ours, so that we can get this property, or so that we can, I also get sell. You may want to sell a property, but something about selling a property, there's a certain criterion that you need to meet that you may not meet with only you and the Sag. So the Sag perception is for you to communicate with a Princess of Swords energy about using their information or documentation to get something done. So it could be apartment and lease related. The Spirit was giving me that is business related. Something's going on business wise between you and Sag and Princess of Swords energy. Something's going on will-wise, will and inheritance between you and the Sag, splitting a will between you and the Sag, splitting taxes, running a business, and then wanting to use or needing somebody else's signature in order to initiate a new prospective job objective that you have formulated in your mind that you want to share with a Sag, or the Sag is coming to you and they're discussing that with you, that we can get her information, maybe we should use hers to get this done for the store or business or whatever you're trying to do. Maybe we can use hers to close on or sell or buy this property. It just depends on the energy that's coming through. Okay, the person has the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups, you could be embodying It's also water sign, but Four of Cups could mean that whatever it is that you're trying to do here, something may be depressing about the reason into something that, okay, something may be depressive. That's why the Four of Cups is here, about the reason, and I also get why they need something. So something may be depressive about the reason into why a Sagittarian energy needs something, or the Princess of Swords energy needs something. Like one of these elements may not do well alone in the business. Like they may not do well alone, or they may not do well living alone. Like this energy may live alone. They may have kids, or they could be a child and they live alone, or they're just younger than you and they live alone, or you deem this energy to be struggling for some reason. So and that's the thought you have about the Sag, or the Sag is tied to them. The Sag may be tied to a Princess of Swords, and they may not really help this. The Princess of Swords could be the embodiment of their child if they have a child, or the Princess of Swords could be the partner to a Sag, and the Sag is coming to you and asking you, can I use your documentation or your signature so I can help her? So I can help the child. It's somebody's child, or it's a younger person that they're like a family member, they're a friend, they're a cousin of some kind. And you want some type of write-off of, like, you want, like, what do you call that? What's that called? You want some type of, what do you call that terminology? You want the go-ahead. Like, they want the go-ahead. Or you want the go-ahead. But somebody's waiting on the go-ahead, but something about the go-ahead may be depressive in nature as to the reason into why somebody wants that go-ahead. So, before I move any further, you have a situation here where there may be some type of opposition between you and the Princess of Swords, whoever it is that they are in your life. There's some type of opposition there because one element about this is that they need or they want access to a will, inheritance, or they just want to share something with you. There's that. They just want to share something with you, like a home, a business. They want to do a tax tie or something like that with you. And you're like, I'm not sure if I'm able to, Four of Cups, I'm not sure if I can do this with you without Sag permission. Or you're dealing with the Sag. The Sag is like, I don't know, vice versa. I don't know if I can do this with you without her permission. I don't know if I can use her signature, her documentation without your go-ahead. So that's your voice to the Sag, or that's a Sag element voice to you in regards to Princess of Swords, or information that the Princess of Swords energy want to obtain, or you want to obtain from them to get something done for yourself, or for you and the Sag. So that's why the Four of Cups energy is here. The Spirit is also giving me the idea of a Pisces. So a Pisces could be in the middle of this discussion that you're trying to have between you and a Princess of Swords and the Sag element. Or the Pisces is in between the decision that you and a Sag make in regards to the Princess of Swords energy. Or it's just you and the Sag, period. And the Pisces is in the middle of that. So if it's not only Pisces, could be Cancer and Scorpio that's in the middle. The Spirit is giving me an idea of their taxes. So when I ran through the water sign energies, something's going on with the water sign energies taxes. Or the water sign energy having access to the Princess of Swords energy taxes. Or the Princess of Swords energy having access to the water sign energy taxes. There's a lot going on tax-wise here and business tie-wise here. So it doesn't feel crazy. It just feels like somebody wants to maybe obtain your signature, or somebody wants to obtain their signature, somebody's signature here without asking, or somebody just wants somebody's documentation here without needing to personally ask the person, like, if that makes any sense. Like, somebody wants that's the Sag. Somebody wants yours. Somebody wants Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords want to do something with you so that they can have that kind of leeway. So if you have a business, for example, if you're like a business owner, this person this person, they're like external for some reason. They're like a family member that's coming to you, can be conjoined. I know you have this business running, but I don't make enough by myself. That's their voice to you, vice versa. I don't make enough by myself. So can I conjoin my taxes with yours? And the Sag is like, I'm not sure. Or the Sag is coming to you with that objective. Or you're going towards somebody here with that voice, if that makes any sense. The water sign energy is like a medium to some type of situation here. Like there's a lot going on at once, all right? So it's will related, it's business related, it's business tax related, it's conjoining taxes related. And typically with conjoining tax related situations, you've got business, you got home taxes, you got apartment, you got whatever it is. But people are trying to obtain signatures, and people are trying to obtain documentation, or people just want other people involved, and that may be the Sag doesn't want that, they don't want it, or you want it, or whatever. It just depends on what's going on. The future has the Prince of Cups, the filmmaker. Somebody that may be somebody's occupation. It is or it is not. It just depends on the energy. But they're in the future. So like I said, they're like a Pisces. They could be a Pisces male energy. They could be a Scorpio male. What do you call it? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio element. That's a male in the future. All right. You do have heavy Pisces element going on here. You have Pisces, Sag. Then you have, there's an air sign female that's external, like a Libra, Aquarian, female, Gemini energy, that's a female, okay? So the instincts has the Knight of Cups energy. The Knight of Cups, there's a heavy water sign here. You have a lot of water sign energy going on here. So the Knight of Cups will be water sign male, like I just picked up. Prince of Cups in the future could be, I also get Sun. Like you could have a Sun that is embodying Prince of Cups, or like that could be their sign, or they may be another zodiac sign they're just embodying Prince of Cups, or the Prince of Cups energy could be somebody's son as well. Like a Sag may have a child that is showing up like a Prince of Cups energy, or there's a younger person. They're like a younger co-worker, their friend, family, whatever it is that they are. Then you have the Knight of Cups energy is in your instincts. You're thinking about them, right? There's opposition. So if you're thinking about them, there is some type of opposition surrounding their energy. Like there's opposition there. That's why the Four of Cups is in the present. Because something that a Sag needs, or a Princess of Swords energy need, I get paperwork. So I'm looking at the Knight of Cups. It could be related to their paperwork, their documentation. The Knight of Cups energy documentation. So if it's not only yours, it's the Knight of Cups energy information that somebody needs. So you may need it. Okay, I see what's going on. So if it's not your information only, it's the Knight of Cups energy information that a Sag element wants to join in on, or a Princess of Swords energy want to join in on, or the Knight of Cups energy could have given you permission to have the Sag join on, vice versa. But somebody's voice is asking you, can I have the Princess of Swords energy join on? But someone may not really like this individual. There's that. Someone may not really like them, or they may not really want to help them, or they don't know. Someone also may not know where this person is, if that makes any sense. They don't know where this person is. They don't know where they live, or they're uncertain. You may be uncertain about them, their whereabouts, or they have this kind of feeling with a need that you have towards them, if that makes any sense. That's why the Temperance, it was not only Sag, Temperance with the Four of Cups with them, and the Knight of Cups, is that you don't reside. You don't know where you reside with this person. Like, you don't know where they live. Reside can be used for anything. You don't know where they live, or you don't know where you reside with them. They don't know where they reside with you, with a decision that needs to be made in regards to a Knight of Cups energy paperwork, in regards to a Knight of Cups energy family, if they're not only family, their situation separately, their tax situation separately, their wills separately. This depends on what's going on. Temperance with the Four of Cups. I want her involved. Temperance, you're doing something with them, you want them involved, or they just want to involve themselves, and there's opposition, okay? The accomplishment has the Eight of Swords energy. So the Eight of Swords is right next to them. And you don't know how to tell them no. So the Eight of Swords next to the Princess of Swords, you don't know how to tell them no. That's why the Eight of Swords energy is there in the accomplishment. It's Sag, male or female. He or she said no, you can't. Whatever. He or she said no. You're having a discussion with the Knight of Cups energy. I don't like. You're having a discussion with the Knight of Cups. They're telling you they don't like this person. They said they don't like her. Eight of Swords next to them. The Princess of Swords energy. That's why the Four of Cups is here. I don't like your business partner. I don't like the needs, Knight of Cups conversation with you. I don't like the needs that she has. I don't like where she lives. Whatever it is that's going on here. You know what I mean? I don't want her involved. Like, I don't want her information intertwined with ours. I don't want whatever. I don't want to write off something for her. I'm not writing a check for her. That's your discussion with the Knight of Cups. They could be a friend. They could be a needy friend. They could be a cousin, a sibling that you want to help, and you're using a partner. Partner is Sag. Partner is a Pisces. Partner is a Cancer, Scorpio. You're discussing with them. She is not my child. You know what I mean? That could be the Knight of Cups energy voice to you. She's not my child. She is not a child. Why am I writing off something for her? Why am I writing off something for her? Why am I involving her? She's not even my sister. Why am I involving her? So this depends. She is or she is not. So it could be somebody, you have your family member, say you're a woman, and the Knight of Cups energy is your man. You're having a discussion with your man about involving your sister or intertwining your sister's taxes, or just putting something that your sister has in your tax return, or your conjoined tax return, or in a business deal, or in a will, and they're like, no, I don't really like her. Why? Whatever it is, it just depends. If you're a man, the Knight of Cups energy that is water sign or Sag, whether you're a man or a woman, you have Sag and Knight of Cups energy as partners. You know, if you're really tied to the Princess of Swords as a love partner, say for example, if you're tied to them as a love partner, they want, one element about this is that they want your partner's information. They want your partner's information. So if they are like a partner to you, or a friend or something to you, family member to you, they want you to obtain Sag information. They want you to obtain Knight of Cups energy information. That could also be where the no is coming from. So there's different reasons as to why somebody may be trying to shut this person down. Something, so it's a need that you want, or it's just something that they're asking for, or something that they want to be involved in tax-wise, business-wise. The spiritual self has the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups energy is right next to the Sag. Like, you feel like you have options with them. It's right next to them. Right? There's trying to get someone to understand. So you may be trying to get a Sag to understand the reason into why you need to help a Princess of Swords, or you need them to understand the reason into why they're even involved. Is Cups. They may want to know why a Knight of Cups energy is involved, or it's a Sag need, and it's a Sag need. And you want to know why the Knight of Cups and the Princess of Swords energy need to be involved. Right? If it's not anything like that, you just have options with the Sag. You have options with them in terms of how to get something done for a home, how to get something done without using someone else's information, how to get whatever you're trying to get done, how to open a business, how to sell a property. Right? But when I say that too, there's confusion. So when I say trying to open up a business or try to sell a property, buy a property, there is confusion there. There's confusion within one of those, the procedure for one of those situations that you're trying to do. Like, there's confusion there for some reason. Like, confusion Confusion could be what the Sag did intentionally. The confusion is coming from what a Sagittarian energy did intentionally. It's very emphasized intentionally. Like, they intentionally did something that, whatever it is that they did intentionally is the reason into why you need Princess of Swords. It's the reason into why you need Knight of Cups. So if they did something intentionally, that intentional move may have been accidental. Whatever. That intentional move may have been accidental. It was or it was not. The Ace of Swords is in the, what is this? The mentality. So the Ace of Swords would be an idea that you have with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio man. It's an idea that you're trying to formulate with them. Or an idea you have about them. But the Spirit is giving me an idea how to keep them involved. Like, you're trying to keep them involved. You're trying to find a way to do that. Whatever. You're trying to keep them involved. Trying to keep them involved. Whatever the hell that means. Right? You're trying to keep them involved. Keeping them involved in a will. Keeping them involved in a business. Keeping them involved in a love partnership. You're trying to keep, whatever. This sounds like it could also be a situation where, I don't know if you have multiple lovers. You know what I mean? Like, if you have multiple lovers, or Sag has multiple lovers, like somebody has multiple partners, somebody may have multiple children, whatever it is, multiple partners, multiple lovers, multiple business partners, multiple tax dependents, whatever it is, multiple beneficiaries. Ace of Swords, right? You want to keep certain people involved in a situation that the Sag may not want them involved, right? Or the Sag may deem somebody to be messing up something, or the Knight of Cups deems somebody's involvement to be messing up something. Whatever it is. What's changing is the Ace of Wands. So it's a creative idea that you have is changing about a situation. It's a creative idea. It's changing. For whatever reason, it's changing. All right. So it's changing. It's related to fire sign. You may be involved with Leo as well too. Leo isn't shown up here. Sag is shown up here. External Aries is not shown up here necessarily. But the Ace of Wands is changing because you may be doing something yourself, or Ace of Wands may have been something that you already tried to do or you already did without something done that you may have required from some external elements here. If that makes any sense. Okay? The resolution has the Two of Love, right? That's going towards the water sign male. Or if it's not a man, then it's a child. So if a man is shown up, if a water sign man is shown up as a prince, they're insecure. Okay? They have some type of insecurity with a situation. Like a business offer, business objective, you being involved, you already having partners, and you're like, who are these people? Whatever. You know? Knight of Cups is a 20-something-year-old, 30-something-year-old man or woman that you have here as well too. So you're just going towards the water sign energy, period. They may be involved in film. That's why they're a filmmaker. The seducer, Knight of Cups is seducer. You're embodying that Knight of Cups, or the seducer is coming in. The filmmaker is in the future. The Prince of Cups energy. Working with them or doing some type of work with them. Right? So whereas you may have been with the Sag, the Knight of Cups energy could have been coming in, as the card says, like a seducer. Right? They could have been coming in and telling you, leave him. The Sag could be a man. Leave her. The Sag could be a woman. Right? Okay? Princess of Swords energy. Eight of Swords. Multiple partners. Partners want maybe a cut of somebody's will. Whatever the situation is that's going on there. Or partners want to wean off of taxes. If that makes any sense. This depends on what's going on, okay? So you have tax situations going on here. Love is also intertwined here. And then there's people that don't understand why you're involving someone in a business or in a love affair. So whereas you have a one-on-one situation with a Sag, you want this energy involved with just bringing themselves in the situation. They could be tied to the Sag already. Air sign female, tied to a Sag already. You're tied to the Sag. They just want to impose. They're imposing, like they're trying to impose in a situation that you have going on here. All right, let's look for an outcome here, Aries. All right, transition. That's the other card. That's love and desire, which would be like the Lovers almost. You have love and desire here. So whatever is going on here has something to do with a relationship. So it has something to do with your relationship that you have. The Spirit is telling me a Sag male. The relationship you have with a Sag that's a man could also be a female. Spirit is saying a man, to be specific. Or something's going on with the Princess. Kind of giving me Gemini energy. It may have something to do with your connection to a Gemini energy that is a man or a woman. Like they're showing up here like a princess. So if a man is showing up like this, then they could be like a bisexual air sign that's a man, or they're a female by them, or it's just a female. But something's going on there with them, or your relationship to them. Okay. But whatever's happening here is because of love and desire. Love and desire with Knight of Cups. Love and desire with Sag. Love and desire with Princess or Prince of Swords. Okay? Alright, so let me know how it resonates, Aries. I will touch base with these readings maybe towards the end of December. To follow up with you to see what's going on. Okay? So be well. Take care. Bye.